Oh, here we go.
Okay, so we live on YouTube. We are about to go live on and we live on Insta. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, what's good? This is the Next F Fantasy Show home league draft live. We got a couple of people in the building that's part of our home league draft. We did this. We did one last year, but I wasn't able to keep the recording. I don't know what messed up. I don't know what happened with StreamYard, but it is what it is. But this year we decided to actually try a little bit of something different. This time having a couple of people from the home league to hop on and join us while we're doing the draft. So first things first, we got actually we're gonna kind of somewhat introduce him, but he's in the middle of a football game right now. 3 hours behind us, all the way out in Hawaii. Our boy Nate, he's just there. And also in the building, of course, is actually the commish of this league. It's our boy Mike T. Mike T, what up? What up? How you doing?
Doing great, doing great.
Landed the sixth pick.
And also we got.
I am excited on your behalf.
Okay, that's annoying.
Yeah, I think we're all getting that right now.
Get out of here. No time for that. And also we got our guest host who's usually here from time to time whenever Manny wants to be a little punk and just walk away from his regular duties is our boy Mike Lou. So Mike Lou, what's good with you?
What's up? I'm in the man cave of my dad, of my father. This was my old room when I lived back here. I live in Arizona now, so this is he turned my whole room into a man cave. I'll give you a little look see of what's going on here. We got big TVs, you got basketballs, trophies, pictures, you got all this stuff.
Yeah, it's how it's supposed to be.
All this stuff. And you got represent
that man cave.
Yeah. So
shout out to that man cave. Let's go.
So my whole childhood is a man cave now. So it is what it is, man.
I mean, that's somewhat interesting. I'm actually digging that.
One day, Mike.
I know. I just got to get all these kids out the
house. Same here, man. Same here.
You're up next. Like both of y'all up next. Dang. Mike, can you do me a favor? Can you can you send the link over to Manny on Instagram? I can't get it.
The link for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to use my phone and I'm recording on my phone. For some reason, StreamYard was tripping on my laptop. So
yeah, everyone's doing that.
Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on StreamYard. I don't know why.
Because I can't hop on. I can't hop on right now to whatchamacallit.
Let me send him the StreamYard link. I'll send it to him. Just watch out. Things will get a little weird looking, probably, because I'm using my phone.
Hey, do your thing. You're good.
What if I'm just gonna put it in the next up chat?
No. Instagram.
DM. He
DM.
wants me to send it to. I don't think I have his IG.
You don't have his IG?
Well, I might. Let me see. I don't think I do.
Well, you just actually wait. I could do it this way. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have his IG.
Yeah, you good. So those just tuning in once again. This is just the home league for the Next Up Fantasy show. We're getting started everywhere. So let's go.
It's go time. All right, so here we go. Blue Stars. Dre probably ain't even on.
Look.
Dre Wildlife. So
hold on a second, guys. If you got the number one pick, please show up to the draft. Or are you just trade it away? Just show up or trade it away. Whatever one.
I think he might have been here because he took CMC real quick. So
he might be.
Somebody took CD, huh? It's okay. I wouldn't
know. Manny, it's your time.
Is he on to Is he at least here for the draft?
He better. He should be.
It says he's here. So
okay.
And he got who do you get?
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek. All right.
Good pick.
I'm about to do something crazy, y'all. Okay,
You about
so
to? Oh, let. I'm curious. You know what? Wait. Who's first out of all of us?
Manny.
Uh,
Well, out of us three,
it
me.
it can't be me because I got the last pick for some. That's stupid. I knew that Duck was gonna lose when he showed up with a mohawk and he jumped out ahead. I was like, oh, he too flashy. He too flashy.
well, shout out to the duck though.
No, not shout out to the Duck.
That duck's the homie. So all right, fifth round. What is or fifth pick? Chris, the Donald Duck Trump or the
Probably
Donald
take Big
Trump
John
Duck.
because Chris probably ain't here either. Or well, Chris be the
He's
first person to
on.
not be here.
It,
Looks
it
like he's
says
on.
it says only two people are auto drafting right now. It's Eddie and who's Riverside Rams? Is that your
Oh,
brother-in-law?
that's Scotty. I tried to send this link. He talking about he can't get in. I'm like, bro, like I don't really know what to tell you. All
Hey
right,
man,
but anyway, let's
figure it
see.
out, man. Figure it out.
Trying to use my.
Actually,
You gonna go Jamar Chase? He holding out.
I'm not. I'm actually thinking about not going Jamar Chase. I'm gonna do something I don't typically do, but
let's go.
drafting at this point in the draft, I have a different strategy for what I want to do. So this
Oh,
this pick right here is probably gonna surprise a lot of people, but
let's
I'm
see
just
it.
I'm doing it.
I'm in this anticipation right now. I'm excited.
Right? Whoa!
Really,
Whoa!
really.
Yep,
What?
Wow.
that's how I'm
Okay.
feeling. That's how I'm feeling.
Okay. Oh, why? Why? Tell us why.
I feel
Yeah,
like there's
break
a
it
lot of
down.
receivers in this draft, so I want to secure quality backs.
Okay. To your point, Justin Jefferson went eighth, and I've done a lot of drafting. I did two drafts before this one. I've gotten Justin Jefferson late.
Mhm.
Like I, you can throw any quarterback that you want back there. He's getting his points.
Okay.
Mhm.
So what am
So
I
him,
nine?
so
Okay.
him going eighth is kind of surprising. It's not surprising, but it's a good one. It's a good pickup.
Actually, originally I would have done Jamar. Like I'll let Riverside Rams take him. I got to pick up the stability and
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not
like
mad at that. See, the way I feel about it too is like, I mean, you have Jamar Chase, Garrett Wilson, you have AJ Brown, all great players, but I just don't really see two. I know what they're gonna do. I know what they're gonna do, and I feel like running backs are gonna get really scarce.
and you know what really you know what realistically I was actually surprised that I was even able to get Amon Ra this late because I thought he would have been picked up a lot earlier.
I thought
But
about getting him. He's a great player. For whatever reason, I just don't like him. Just don't like the kid.
you
Don't
just
don't
don't
know.
like him.
Don't know if it's the name. Don't know if it's the Lions. Don't know what it is. He didn't really do shit here at USC,
Not,
so I
not a
don't
fan
know.
of the
But
Sun God.
I just
You
don't
don't
like
like
him.
the Sun God? Shout
He's
out
a
to
great
Sun God,
player.
man. All right, Mike. All right, Mike Lou. This is your world, baby. Who you got?
Okay. Well, I got Saquon taken from me. That was going to be my first pick.
Mhm.
Looking at what I have in front of me, I, d-
You got the next two picks, bro. So
I got the next two picks. So so this one I really don't want to do this, but I have faith in him. So I'm going here.
I can't even see. Hold on. Let me
So
get back.
Jamar Gibbs. I went Jamar Gibbs.
Good
Jamar
pick.
Gibbs. Okay.
Good pick.
So, and here is where we get kind of wild. All right. Because
He's going to Josh Allen. He's
if I
going
don't,
Josh Allen.
if I don't get him here, I don't think I can get him. And you know who I'm picking
We
is
know.
the man, the
Just,
second best QB in the league.
just
My
pick
man,
him.
my man.
Yeah,
Because Mike was gonna get him.
I might
I
have.
know.
I might have.
Look. I have this other league that in the last 2 years I couldn't get him because I've gotten one pick in front of me. Take Josh Allen, and he just scores points, man. He runs the ball, he throws the ball, he just scores points. That's what I need.
He does.
Okay,
Can't
I
be mad
got
at that pick at
I
all.
got I got to pick. I got to pick twice on both of these. So hold on. Who did I pick him on?
Yeah.
I'm kind of mad that you picked Gibbs. Well, then again, I had St. Brown. Hold on, let me draft here first. I will
And not to
do.
cut Will off, here's my point. I'm picking in 3 picks. AJ still there, Puka there, Marvin there, Devontae Adams. You ain't got to go receiver early. You can, but you don't have to.
You really like. There's one receiver in here that I've gotten in all 3 of my drafts, and I've gotten them late, and it's looking like I can probably get them now too. So receivers, man, they say running backs are disposable, but honestly, you can get there's so many receivers out here, especially in the fantasy world. There's so many receivers out here, and especially if you have a quarterback that can get them. Let's say you have a Dak, you have a Josh Allen, you even Purdy. You have a Purdy that can get the ball to your receivers. You can go the unknown receiver or the less proven receiver or the tight end if he has that quarterback. Justin Jefferson, he doesn't have that quarterback, but he's Justin Jefferson.
He's still Justin Jefferson, exactly.
Yeah, he's still worth a pick.
Like all my leagues so far, like I picked Devon Achane and in the second round, and I can't be scared. I can't be scared of the combination of his injury history. I can't be scared of his of Raheem Mostert. I can't be scared of. I think Wright also is part of that mix. I can't be scared of that. If I know if I have the feeling that Achane is going to be more a little bit better as far as his injury. Who'd you pick up?
You know, I had to get my boy Marvin Harrison. Had to get my boy Marv. You know, I feel like he's the best receiver coming in the league in a long time, and I like what he's got going on with Kyler Murray. Mike will be down there in Arizona. He can tell me what how Marv's doing.
He'll let you know. He'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah. But what I can tell, what
Manny got up.
What I can tell from him is he hasn't been. I haven't heard him out in the clubs. So when you're especially in Arizona,
Scottsdale can get you.
They come out. You can ask what was Notre Dame receiver that was drunk in his car. He
was that Tate? Is that Golden?
I don't know if it was Golden Tate or it was somebody else, some other receiver, big receiver. Man, Arizona gonna get you, and when they get you for that Dewey, they gonna hit you hard.
Wow.
I don't think it was Golden, but it wasn't Golden. It was somebody though. I remember who.
I was about to say it's kind of wild if it was Golden Tate.
No, I think it was.
I wouldn't even remember that if it was him.
I know he went to Notre Dame. I know he went to Notre Dame.
Yeah.
So we got so far the last couple of picks after Mike's Marvin Harrison, Puka Nacua picked up, Travis Etienne, Chris Olave. Who's the lineup?
That's Nathan. He switched his team from DK's back to the lineup.
Oh, okay.
He did that like today. Because when I went in there to put the names in, I'm like, who's the lineup? Same question you had.
Hey, this having the double pick is cool, but this weight from the double pick is rough.
The weight is crucial.
Says the guy who's the 12th overall pick that has a double one.
Yeah, it's rough. Waiting for that double is, jeez.
Drake, he picked up Josh Jacobs, which I do like, but I guess it depends on how you're doing your team. Drake London and Devontae Adams picked back to back. I mean, I talked about Drake London, but I haven't picked him up yet in any of my leagues, so I might have to pick him up eventually, one way or another, I guess. One league or another.
London's rough because in that spot where he's in, like, was he like in the late teens, early 20s? Like, it's like there's a lot going on, a lot of names in that area and some are more proven. So to grab Drake London there, I feel is almost kind of like that has to be something that's a goal for you because there's other options that are a little bit more reliable. Even though I like Drake London, I think he's gonna have a good year.
Right.
So I'm looking at one right. I have one locked and loaded, ready to go.
So
nobody's gotten them.
I'm pretty confident Manny's gonna. How's Manny gonna say? Send me the link. I sent him the link, and he still ain't even on. Well, man's is trash right now.
He's been talking trash about the Bills, and he's scared to come on because the real Bills fan is here to defend my guys.
Your guy,
and he don't want to come. He don't want to show up.
You don't want that smoke, huh?
I don't know.
I see a really nice pick. It's gonna be risky for me, but I'm gonna take this player if he's available to me. Let's see, might not be though. I'm picking two. Ooh, I see another decent player.
No, you
Don't know if
don't.
I want to. Don't.
I picked before you, so there you go. Well, actually, Mike
Chris
Lou got
does.
him
You do too, I guess.
back to back.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my other one right now, and there's one I really like that I want to pick up. And if two of these people are here, I'm going to actually ask for your guys' opinion. This is the third round, and mind you, this league is three whiteouts. This one is only two, but the other one is the three whiteouts.
You can
So,
have a flex. You can have three.
okay, and put it this way: so it's three whiteouts on this one, and then there you can have a fourth one too. But
True.
I'm the well, he can't hear me anyway. So if they are there and they are there, you know what? Brandon Ayuk or Cooper Cup? I'm looking at Ayuk.
My turn. Let's see what we got.
Ironically, that's on here too.
It is. It is. Who's where did he go? Who's that?
You know what?
I don't know. Wait, I think that's Mike. I mean, I think that's I think that's Otis. Where did he
Actually,
go?
it will
See, I
it
don't
will
know.
be it will
Where is
be
he
Otis.
too?
I know. I don't know. Ask Russell Simmons.
Oh wait, let's wait. Nate stepped out and he hasn't been back on. That's on me. Let me pull it back in.
Hey,
Big
I'm back.
Nate.
Yo, Nate, what up?
Yeah, I don't know.
What
I
up,
went
Nate? What
out.
up, Nate?
What's going on?
What's the update from the game?
I don't even know. I've been drafting, man. I've been over here. I got lost in
He's
the draft.
he's doing what
I've been
he's
listening
supposed
to
to be doing.
strategies, and yeah, I'm over here like, yeah, I got the same analysis that Mike T had on the running back situation. I
Yeah.
mean, running backs were looking pretty scarce out there.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I did a simulation, you get wide receivers all up and down this thing.
Yes, sir. And I
So
kind of
I had
messed up
to
by getting
I had to
another
lock up.
wideout.
I had to lock. Hey, just seeing those running backs available when I saw them, I had to lock them up. Sorry, Mike.
You good, man? Take.
No, I'm
I'm.
talking
I'm.
about Mike Lou. I had to take James Cook.
Oh, my
Hey,
bad.
I saw that and I was like, man, that's a good pickup because they're gonna rely heavy on him this year, man.
You know what?
Who'd you pick up? Maybe I missed it.
Actually, no, I didn't.
I, I picked up what do you call it? I know I picked up James Cook and Josh Jacobs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that.
Will. Damn
I
it,
couldn't,
Will.
I couldn't help myself but to get him because actually no, I'll wait. I'll wait for
Cooper
Hey,
that.
Cup.
But
I thought
Justin
about
from
it.
Otis Bush. How dare you draft a Niner, RJ?
I thought about Cooper Cup.
That's the one I had locked and loaded. That's the one I was ready to go.
If you guys noticed, I could have taken him, but I went for DJ Moore. I just believe in Caleb Williams, and I think that they're gonna do a little something out there. But I thought about Cooper Cup. I've just had too many bad experiences with Cooper. I get Cooper, Cooper gets hurt, so I'm with Cooper
Ooh,
alone.
all the way around.
Oh, somebody hitting the home runs out there.
All right. Let me see. Since Will threw a monkey wrench in my draft,
all day.
It's
it
gonna be
always happens. I'm gonna go here. I got faith in White from the Buccaneers. I think he's a good player, man.
Shad White is a good player.
You think so?
The offensive
Yeah,
coordinator's gone though. That dude who ran the ball a whole bunch
yeah.
is gone. Think he's with y'all now. Isn't he with y'all now?
Which one? Which
Their OC or the running backs coach. I don't know. Somebody was telling me he's with the Bills, so that would be a good reason to get Cook because they ran the ball a lot
oh,
last year.
All right, so you got one more. You got one more pick. What you got, bro?
Oh boy, this is it's between Devontae Smith and DK Metcalf.
See, what's funny? What's funny is Manny. Manny is in the background on the chats, talking all this mess on you. I'm not sure if you could see it right now, but
No, I can't.
no.
No, I don't want to see it either, Manny. Here we
Well,
go.
it'll be on YouTube, so you can watch it at a later time. Who'd you pick up?
I went DK Metcalf. I just have more faith in his big play ability.
Mhm.
Smith, it's really AJ's show, and
Mhm.
Smith gets the leftovers. And if it's in between the 10 and the red zone, Smith ain't getting the ball. So thank you. I knew that was a good point too. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Somebody out there playing
Jeez.
football. We playing. We like football. Go ahead.
Okay, who we
Remember them
got?
days, Mike?
Boy, let me see. Let me see. Is there any trophies in around here? I know there's some trophies somewhere.
Well, I know this up.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me do this.
That's my guy every single fourth round. Like if I don't like I feel like my mission isn't complete unless I have him.
Malik
So
Neighbors,
Malik Neighbors, I'm good with Neighbors. Like
you got him. You got him.
Neighbors is going to be monstrous this year.
My turn, and I'm gonna definitely go running back. I'm gonna let you guys know. We have Joe Mixon. I don't like Joe Mixon.
No,
Not that I don't like him. I just don't like him right
you
now.
don't like you.
I
Okay.
don't like him right now. So I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go with Manny's boy. Go ahead and line it up, which is a little early. No, actually, a little bit early, according to Yahoo, to take him. But I'm gonna take him right
Mhm.
now. I'm taking Kenneth Walker, lining him up. My my mom's cousin, Kurt Warner, was a Seahawks. So we're gonna go in the lineage of the Seahawks.
There it is.
So Kenneth Walker third.
Shout out. Let's
Lock
go.
him in.
Mike, you see this right
Yes.
here?
Is that the one you took from me?
That's the one I took for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Let's big picture that. Let's big picture that. Mike Lou, go ahead and flex that. Flex that one time.
I don't know if you can see off the glare. You can see the year. That's 1996. That's flag football. We went like 9-1, and
Who'd you lose
y'all.
to? Who'd you lose to?
I lost to the center that caught this
Oh,
touchdown.
whoa. Hold up. You telling stories. I need to be drafted.
some jobber, some jabroni threw him a touchdown. I don't know how he got it to him. I don't know what happened, but that
that was a,
motivated us.
that was a heck of a game. I'm sure it did. That was a heck of a game. That was fun.
Just
I
down.
wanted the chip. I didn't get the chip, but it was nice to at least have a moment in that game. So that was fun.
Man, and the crowd was crazy too, bro. For a flag football game in Moreno Valley, the
I know,
crowd
right?
there was live for that play.
Shout out to Moval. Just period. Just point blank. Shout out to Marino.
Wait,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I have no idea what the score is.
That was the greatest flag football game of all time. I don't care what anybody says. They have flag football in the Olympics now. I'm like, hey man, if
Yeah.
they'd have came out about 10 years back, your boy might have had a shot.
If it's not the greatest
Hold
flag
on,
football game ever,
back on me.
prove it. Prove it's not.
Yeah.
Prove it. That's all
Send
you
me
got
your
to do.
clips.
Yeah, prove it. You got two people telling the story. How many people telling the story in your neighborhood? How many people telling the story in your state? Prove it.
In your state.
We got some quarterback time coming up. It's a couple guys I like.
Word?
It's a little early for me to go quarterback. I don't normally go quarterback till like round 9, but
Who went McBride? Oh, is Dre still auto drafting?
Yeah.
I think
I
Dre
mean,
picked his first pick.
Is he?
He might have dipped out after that. Like I said, he's a wild left.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's still.
Okay.
Wildness.
And still.
Dre probably at the strip club right now.
Not mad at
He like what draft?
For real.
it. There's a tight end I want to get so bad on my next on my other draft. I hope I could pick him up. It's
I finally looked at the comments, Manny. Get online, man. Get online. I want to look into your eyes and talk, bro.
face to face.
Face to face.
So who we got next up? Mike is next up. What you looking at?
I'm honestly looking at CJ Stroud, you guys. I like CJ.
You like CJ?
I like CJ.
There it is.
Thinking of CJ, but at the same time, I don't know. I could probably wait till later and get Dak or get Tua. That's what I would recommend on the show. Sometimes I'll listen to my own
Let's take a
advice.
look
So
at
let me
your
see.
Let's take a look at your lineup so far. Harrison,
Gotcha.
DJ Moore, Jonathan Taylor, Kenneth Walker. Let's go.
Not bad, right?
Not bad.
Um,
Let's take a look at Mike Lou, Josh Allen, of course. Second round. Out of here. Josh Allen, Metcalf, Jahmyr Gibbs, Rashad White. You might need that wide. You might need that wide out, Mike Lou.
I'm looking at one. I'm looking at one.
there's still some decent wide receivers out here. You still got McLaurin if you like that. If you like to go in that direction, you got Flowers, Rice, Dell. Still some quality guys out here.
There's one
Score update.
There's one I wish I got. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Score update.
I don't know what the whole score is, but Fire Hornets are down by 1 score.
There you go.
Wait,
Sharks
by
caught up.
Wait, by one? What happened?
Sharks came back off the mercy rule. They're leading by 1 score.
I ain't never seen an off-on mercy rule like that.
Yeah, what's that?
I mean, they put them in the mercy rule real quick in the first half, and now they came back.
Now they out.
No, they're not. Exactly.
They showed them.
And that's the way the story goes.
What's up?
Now they took off. They heated up.
Those watching right now on either YouTube or Instagram, shout out to y'all. While we just become just regular people right now, just doing a home league draft. This has been going on for a couple years. And my turn.
PPR.
My turn. Who do you pick up? Devontae?
I already grabbed Will.
I was going to pick him later. Okay, all right, fine. Yeah, there's such good wideouts right now that I wouldn't mind picking. You know what? I need the rushing upside. I know Mike was probably looking at him. Sorry, bro.
Who you taking? Kyler. I thought about taking Kyler, and it was funny because I said he was somebody I'd be targeting in drafts. But in a couple drafts I've been at, I've had an opportunity to get CJ, and I like CJ just a little bit more than I like Kyler. So Kyler's a good pick.
I'll tell you what, though, interesting thing about Fire Hornets, their coach does not accept the mercy rule. So even if they do end up, because that interception just got ran back. So even if our team goes down by 3, he's not going to take the mercy rule. He's going to be like, keep playing same rules.
Damn it.
We're crashing out over there over something.
I ended up picking up Murray on the other one, and I already have Jalen Hurts. I'm so fucking mad. Oh my god.
Oh wow. Well,
that's a rookie ass move. Oh my god.
There we go. I need some receivers. Here we go.
Dude, I fell asleep through 2 drafts today. I didn't pick anyone. So
you didn't pick anyone. Fuck out of here.
Happen, next year I'm gonna pick my draft in the morning. Obviously, I'm a morning guy.
Oh god, I'm so mad at that.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna jump off real quick, and I'm gonna jump back on. All right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right. Now let me focus again. Jeez. I think the player I actually wanted is gone. Yeah, he is. You know what? I'll go ahead and leave him to y'all because I already have. Wait, do I have him on here? Actually, no, I don't. Okay. Kittle, there you go.
Did you take Kittle?
I did Kittle.
Okay. Not a bad pick.
I mean,
get a tight end at some point.
Yeah, and he's like on the last bit of the like the solid tight ends that are remaining, but like at around this time, like there's, I mean, you still got what's his name? You still got Evan Ingram, which I think is going to do pretty good this year. Jake Ferguson. Jake Ferguson might be. I know you're the Dallas guy. He might end up being the number two target.
Let's go, man. Yeah, no, I love Jake Ferguson. I've definitely been targeting him in a lot of drafts. I have him in a few. I actually like if you're into rookie tight ends, I actually like Bowers from
Bowers over in Vegas.
yeah, Vegas too as well. Yeah, I watched a lot of college football. He was a beast for Georgia last couple of years. I'm gonna go ahead and take Tank Dell though.
Yeah, he's not there. Who you got?
I'll take Tank Dell. He was there. I like Tank. I got the C.J. Stroud Tank Dell stack now. I'm all about stacking stuff.
Tank
So
Dell stacks. You know what? Tank Dell shouldn't be drafted where he's going. Like he's like what like 6, 7 round. No, he should be. He legitimately should be at. He should legitimately be around like 5th. Like
yeah, I agree.
Like early like mid 5th. Early 5th maybe a stretch, but like yeah, like.
I mean, you have Rasheed Rice and George Pickens who are slightly above him. I could see going that direction if you're into those guys, even a Terry McLaurin. But when you have a Tank Dell, I trust Tank Dell more than I trust Deontay Johnson and all the guys who are after that.
Right.
At that point in the draft. So even though me saying that, I feel like Deontay Johnson is like he could be sleepy. He could be a sleeper. I just don't know about Carolina's offense.
With Deontay Johnson, it's a case of like, okay, Adam Thielen is getting up there in age. Deontay Johnson is still young, not exactly on his prime, but well, close enough to his prime.
Mm-hmm.
And what was good about Deontay Johnson, he can get himself open. He was kind of similar to.
I feel like we went from feast to famine.
What happened? Oh, what happened?
Hey, we went from feast to famine.
Hey,
I feel like at this point in the draft.
Oh yeah. This is where the draft is won or lost, in my opinion.
But back to Johnson, like with Johnson, he's similar to Keenan Allen, being as far as being able to get himself open. Mm-hmm. But like, of course, Keenan Allen isn't really as he's not getting himself there like he used to, but he's still a decent and acceptable pickup over at Chicago. So
hey, Keenan Allen was getting me points last year. I can't remember what league I had him in, but he was doing
like in the beginning, right? That
yeah.
Like I had that Herbert Allen stack. Mm-hmm. Like and then from there I ended up moving Allen to which I thought was going to be good at the time for Bijan Robinson. And Robinson like caught because it was the case of I thought that he was going to be a lot better during that second half of the season, but did not
give him the ball.
Did not happen that way.
Yeah. That's part of the reason I'm kind of staying away from all Pittsburgh backs this year, because now that Arthur Smith is in Pittsburgh, I just don't like the way he used his backs last year. I feel like, he really didn't give Bijan a chance to establish himself. He was running Algier way too much. So
right.
I like Algier, don't get me wrong, but if you got Bijan, man, you run Bijan. So I don't want Najee Harris, but good luck to whoever takes him.
I'm not mad at Najee Harris this year.
I just don't want him because Arthur Smith. That's the only reason I don't want him. But,
wouldn't Arthur Smith be the better reason for you to get him?
No, because I feel like they're gonna be splitting their carries. I probably would want to get Jaylen Warren, if anything.
Well, Jaylen Warren, I'm not mad at either. But is it weird that I'm scared of that? I'm kind of scared of that that little injury that he has right now.
No, it's not weird. Not weird at all.
That's honestly the only thing holding me back with drafting him where he is right now.
Gotcha.
But other than that, huge fan of. Well, I mean, we were like past couple of years, we were fans of him.
Yeah.
So like, but I think he's getting a little bit earlier now as far as getting picked. Speaking of, he's really close to. Actually, Jaylen Warren is available right now on my other draft. And I'm actually thinking like, where am I at right now? Okay, all right. You're gonna pick before me. I'll hold off on the question, but
You're good.
but my Manny just hopped on. He chatted in our group. He ended up saying his the little ones isn't able to go to sleep. That's why That's why he hasn't hopped on yet.
Yeah, I saw that. I get that. I definitely understand where he's coming from.
It'll take
You know
some
what?
time to
I just
understand that.
talked all that Najee Harris talk, but I might draft him.
See, now you just talked yourself into him.
I mean, just from where we're at in the draft right now, I might draft him. I mean, I don't really. I would have taken Ramondre Stevenson, excuse me.
Mhm.
But I already have two guys who have a bye week in week 14, which normally I don't care about. Like I'll give up a week if I feel like my team is good enough. Like
I mean,
I'll
it's week
just
14,
week
so
14, right?
it's not like that you have to do it right away. You have time.
Exactly. So part of me wants to take Ramondre, but you know what? I just talked about Najee. He's gonna be on the bench for me if I take him
Cool.
in his position. He's a
Ladies
pretty
in.
good guy to have on the bench.
Uh-huh.
Ramondre, Najee. Oh,
Decisions. He's thinking. He's thinking. He's on the phone. Okay, so you did pick Najee, didn't you? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. That's okay.
Yeah, I think you might have lost Mike. Mike's audio's out.
Mike Claudio's done. Um,
So I don't even know what my train of thought was prior to that. I kind of zoned back out. I just know I guess he picked Najee Harris, right?
he picked Najee because I actually kind of wanted him. Um,
I mean, I feel like between the what do you call it, first, second, third, yeah, that sixth round that was kind of scarce right there.
yeah.
I feel like you end up with a whole lot of receivers that have proven themselves,
Mm-hmm.
receivers that are up and coming, and quarterback situations that are uncertain.
Right.
Hey, quarterbacks that have proven themselves last year but haven't since then. That was some good competition for the ball right there. I'm probably covering it up with my fingers.
So we got Mike. We got Mike.
Oh yeah,
Mike
yeah.
Blue doing.
They're coming up next pick.
He's getting started. He's getting started with doing defense.
Who you pick up on D?
Zaire
Franklin.
He was the tackle leader, I think, last year.
Yeah, someone went ahead and picked up that 49ers defense too.
I don't
Was
really
that RJ again?
now.
RJ just sitting there hating on Otis, picking up 49er defense.
Facts.
It is up in the air. Oh.
Y'all know Jalen is my boy, but you know what? Like I've been picking him forever. So why not Chase Brown?
I mean, this is the first year I think I didn't pick up DK Metcalf. So I'm like, hey. That was definitely a trade-off with Mike Lou there.
Word.
There we go. Let's see where he throws it. Oh, he's got the cannon. Oh. We're trying some new things here. Referee wasn't ready.
Now we're just supposed to chilling. Where are we at right now? Man, I got a hell of time. What are you looking at, Mike? So you're just gonna be silent, Mike T?
I don't know if he's on mute or you sure you might have disabled his camera maybe. I don't know. I was disabled. I didn't
can't hear
even
you,
know.
bro. No, I can't hear you, man.
There we go. Swinging.
Hit something.
Oh. Is that the game?
Is that the game now?
I think that was the game.
Mr. Silent over here. I'm practically by myself.
He pretty much are.
Here.
I don't know what happened to Mike Lou. Did I hear Mike?
Well, Mike Lou's coming back. He was he's doing something else. And right now Mike T is just talking to himself. Maybe he purposely put himself on mute. Who knows?
I know you're about to lose me pretty soon. Because we over here gonna break down the tent, get back in the car, head back, and I guess the rest of my draft.
Well, I can't have you being on the phone and drafting and driving at the same time. So if you gotta hop off, then go ahead and hop off. So,
yeah, I'll be hopping off pretty soon. Yeah. I think it's
Yeah, I was about to say definitely do your thing with all that. I'll just post by myself.
All
like
right.
I'll be on loader mode over here.
Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna make my next 2 picks though.
Okay, you got.
They are coming up soon.
You got this. Then you good.
I don't know what we got. Who we got left?
Mike doing the Dallas defense already. Any kind of defense. It's early. And for the last time, you know what? Mike actually just might have himself on mute purposely. Is that true, Mike?
I don't think you get anything out of him right now. But I know I'm coming up soon. I just feel like every time Manny's up to draft, I feel like I'm gonna pick whoever, and then Manny picks him right ahead of me. He's always one step ahead of me.
So, fun fact with how this goes, since we're on StreamYard, it is possible that after we're here for a full hour for Instagram, the Instagram might cut off. But we're still going to be live on YouTube if you want to go ahead and finish it up right there. So shout out again to everyone who's hopping on. We're kind of late in kind of in the middle of the draft. We're in round 8 right now. So trying to figure out what's going on here. Manny told him we've been telling them forever that you're on mute. Still can't hear you. Hop off and hop back on then. Yeah, there you go. Now I'm just all by myself. It's your
I need these blue stars.
But just want to. Well, Nate's here too, but he's about to bounce. But everyone else who's hopped on already. What's up, man? And let me just remind you, right down there, 2-time champ, reigning defending 2-time champ. So you're rocking with the best right now. Everyone else is gone, but you're rocking with me, and I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and keep going. Let's go ahead and keep this ball moving. I definitely want him.
I'm just over here waiting on Dre to draft, man. This auto draft going super slow.
How can auto draft be? Oh no, he hopped. No, so he hopped. So he's here. So he's finally here. Shout out to him though.
He over here for pick 100.
Picking 100. It took him long enough to hop
Got to
on.
make sure you get the right picks in the 10th round.
He's
Key
really,
to
really,
success.
really methodical right now.
I got to say this though, I can't even be mad. Did he just?
Brian Robinson Jr. Okay,
What did he do?
he did well. Brian Robinson Jr. So he still has another pick, but now that you said it, he's taking forever.
He was gonna do that anyway.
You think so?
Yeah, he just joined. He had to figure out who's been taken, who's here, who's. Honestly, I might be taking forever. There we go.
See you guys.
Bye. See?
Bye. Good luck with your content.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
All right, there we go.
Okay, let's try this again. Mic check.
I mean,
All right,
Manny said I was
I'm
muted,
out.
but Nathan could hear me. I just
I'm
couldn't
out.
hear
I'm
you,
out.
Will.
But yeah, I can
You're
hear
out,
you
Nate?
now.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. Well, Nate just left. So,
Going down.
his game is over. So it ended up. So his game was over. And ended up being what do you say? And I pretty much told. I'm not sure if you heard me, but you can't drive. You can't draft and be on the camera at the same time. So something had to give. So
Yeah,
I appreciate him being safe and up in here. So. So mad that I picked two quarterbacks. So I will probably be looking to trade with someone over there. So I don't know. We'll see who if someone wants anyone. But yeah. Where are we at right now? So 4 picks of mine. You're about to be next up. Your brother-in-law is up. Everyone is picking defenses and all that right now. What's on your mind right now, Mike?
Well, I went defense last round because I was kind of looking at the players currently where they're at. I figured I could kind of grab that real quick and then head on back. So right now, what I'm looking at, man, is I'm probably gonna try to go tight end. I don't have one yet.
Damn.
I know. So that's typically what I do, though. Tight end's a position for me where if I don't get one of the top guys, I kind of wait till later and try to get a sleeper. So we'll see if that strategy works.
Facts.
And my guy is still here, so yes, that strategy worked.
There you go,
Mr. Ferguson.
Jake Ferguson. There you go.
Come on down.
There you go. Go ahead. All right, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that. That's a yeah. If you can't pick any of those top tight ends, like tight end is stacked this year. Like it's insane how you can actually get a really solid tight end this year without like breaking the bank as far as draft capital. So I think finally people are finally get hip to that as far as being able to pick someone, get a tight end later. But okay, so I'm up. Let's see, where am I at right now? Let me see my team again. How many backups are we able to get?
Let me see. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5 bench spots.
Five benches. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I have one for now.
I have to say I like my team so far. It's not crazy good, but I think it'll be a competitive squad. We'll see.
You know, I haven't picked him up yet, or haven't picked up one player yet that I'm looking at. Yeah, I'll pick him up. Brian Thomas. I keep hearing about him as far as being look who wants to hop in. The whole next up squad is in the building.
Where's Mike Lou at?
Easy. I know, man. You guys are like.
I knew this was going to happen. The moment Mike Lou hops off, you jump in.
Man, he's in the building.
Manny's
Now
in
it
the
feels like
building.
home. Now it feels
It's
like
a
home.
shitty team. Who's drafting Josh Allen so early?
This man took that guy in the second round. But he knew if he didn't take him, I would. I was gonna take him out of spite. So he was right by doing that. Not second round though. I probably would have took him like the fourth.
Don't think I didn't see you take it from me.
A chain?
No.
That was
No.
Will.
Will.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. I tried the no RB strategy, Will. I tried to do a different strategy for the show,
How'd
but
that
you
go?
haven't even looked at it, the team yet.
Okay, we can hop on in a little bit and we'll test it out. But
I went no RB for the first 3 rounds.
3 rounds?
Yeah, look at the team.
I did the opposite. I went 2 running backs in the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, I like your reasoning. I just wanted to try something different.
I'm not mad at it. Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
Already got 2 backups for running back or for wideouts. All right, so you know what? He's actually, where are we at right now? 112? Yeah, I got
I'm drafting. What's up? Yeah, tell him my bad. Love you too.
Hey Vera, love y'all.
No, the groceries just came. I feel like a bad husband. I'm drafting right now. You guys might have to grab the groceries.
Okay, so wait, where are we at right now?
Check
you know
it
what?
out.
Let me pick what. Oh, it's my turn to draft.
You
Yeah,
know
let me draft.
You know, I was about to say.
Here we go. I'm taking Will's
Pick
boy.
now, and then
Will's boy.
and then bounce.
I'm about to do something wild.
Wait, who'd you pick? Talk
Doing
about my
something
boy.
wild.
Who'd you pick?
I already have a quarterback. I'm doing something wild. I just don't care anymore. Now I got the Tank Dell CJ Stroud stack, and I got the DJ Moore Caleb Williams stack. You better stop.
Let's go.
You better stop.
Let's go. That's something I can see Manny doing that. That could be a move. I can see that.
Will, look at the squad.
That could either be great or it could be horrible. But let me grab these groceries real quick. I'll be back, y'all.
No, do you think? All right.
Look at the squad, Will.
Let's see where you at. I'm sorry. I've been focused on. Well, pick your player now.
Well, no, I'll explain who I'm picking. I already know who I'm picking.
Okay. Well, actually, let's get to you. Actually, let's get to your team.
Do you see who the number 1 receiver is on my team?
Chris Olave. Oh no, Tyreek Hill. Wait, who'd you pick?
Tua.
Okay, so here's the thing. You are very well. First of all, I like the team. I do like the team. Second of all, you might not have much other bench spots anymore.
Nope. I went right for.
Actually, Mike said that there's 5, so you have 1 more.
Do you get? That's a question I want to ask. Do you get a? Are we able to get IR positions?
I believe so with Mike's league.
Okay.
More reason for you. You want Jonathan Brooks, don't you? Well,
yeah.
Let's see. So 1 of 2 things are going to happen. Either someone else is going to pick him right now,
or
what was that?
Or I'm picking him,
or you're picking him. So it's either going to be.
Then I'll put him on my pup.
It's either going to be Dre. I do think that it is available on this league.
I wish he was here. You know.
Who? Dre? Or Mike Lou?
Mike.
All right, what's going on? What I miss?
Did we get an IR spot?
No.
Okay, there you go.
No. I can create one of those next year if you guys think we need that, but no, not
that changes it.
currently.
The reason why is because like Nick Chubb, I was saying, is going to sit on people's benches. If
Jonathan Brooks, guys like that.
That kind of changes my kind of what I want to do. I was going to go Jonathan Brooks for my last bench spot.
I think a lot of people are trying to do that. Can't even call it a sneaky move. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and re-ask it again while we're on here. Chuba Hubbard's not bad.
No, I just think
Miles Sanders is out of the picture.
Mm-hmm.
but with how the Panthers are in general, do you really feel that it's necessary for Jonathan Brooks to be rushed back in? If like let's say that after the first 4 weeks or whatever, let's say that he starts at week, we'll say 6. If he starts at week 6, do you feel that Brooks will be an immediate prize for fantasy?
I think they said week 4 he might be coming back.
Well, he's on the pup list, so he can't. So week 5 will be the minimum, or the IR. So week 5 is minimum.
Yeah, it's like right now I have in my case I don't have running back depth because I went 3 running backs, so I might get Chuba Hubbard just for that.
Well, I mean you're right there. It's you're up.
So it's either do I go for the guy that's going to start in 5 weeks or do I get the guy now?
Not sure because
Yeah.
this would be your last bench spot.
And I have on my bench right now Tony Pollard, Gus Edwards as my running backs. So I do have a little bit of depth,
which isn't terrible. Yeah.
So I think I might go Jonathan Brooks here for the potential of being a superstar later on. Just because I went no RBs, you know what I mean?
Super bold move.
He's gonna be a superstar. I just don't know when it'll happen, but
Yeah.
I like the pick.
Mike, you gotta check out the team when you get a chance.
Check out the team.
My team.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, let's put it up. Let's put it on the screen. Hold on.
He's about to pick.
Okay, let him pick then.
Yeah, but the guy the people I want to pick are all gone. It's crazy.
Are you thinking about getting Zach Moss, Will, for the just because you got Chase?
No, I think that's stupid. I'm not a fan of getting a person or getting a player or like those that are in shared backfields. I'm not a fan of picking up both of them on the same team. That's stupid.
How about I don't know if you guys need to run it. I know Mike's on there, but Rico Dowd's still available.
Rico's not bad. I like Rico, but I don't like Rico till like round 14.
Okay.
But Rico's a good pick because he's gonna get some volume, and you don't have to invest anything just about to get him. So I like Rico.
That's kind of why I wanted to try this wide receiver. I know you guys said wide receiver has depth. I think running backs, and especially in a PPR league, have more.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so where are we at right now? Who? Let me see the last person pick.
I just took Jordan Addison.
Yeah. Okay, so I've been continuously getting him this whole time. Blake Corum.
Ugh.
This guy.
I didn't like that.
He's trash.
But we know. But like,
no, we don't know. He's trash. He knew where to run.
Well, let's put it this way: if Sean McVay, Sean McVay can be known for being similar to Kyle Shanahan as far as like running their QB or their running back one down to the ground. So if McVay does the same thing with with Kyron Williams, then Corum could be a good pickup afterwards. Is all I'm saying.
No, I don't think so.
Of course not. So I got one bench spot left.
Yeah, I haven't got any defense players, kickers, tight ends. Like I went strictly wide receivers, running backs.
Why not tight end?
Because like Mike said, if you're not getting the top 3, you might as well wait. Because they're all about the same. They're all shit after that.
Well, there's 8. To me, there's 8 liable. That's good.
Yeah.
So there's There's Laporta, there's Kelsey, Kyle Pitts, Evan Ingram.
They're all taken. Let's just say that. So,
yeah, they are all taken.
Yes,
and now you're getting Taysom Hill.
Hey, I'll take Taysom Hill because they're going to use him as a running back. They said and tight end again and quarterback.
Yeah, but like he's so wonderful. You don't know when he's gonna. You never know when he's gonna do things.
Hey,
You don't
Taysom Hill
know.
was a cheat code a couple years ago because he had that tight end eligibility. You could plug
Yeah,
him
I
in the
mean, you
tight
don't
end
know any
position.
tight end what they're gonna really do.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
So
after the top 5, it's just a hope, like throw something against the wall and hope it sticks every week.
hmm that's why I said I feel like I got to steal him Ferguson. I give him like round 7 or 8.
That was a great pick. I mean, but I'm also biased like you.
Yeah, yeah. But now I have to go defense. Is the part of the draft that's not fun. Um, so
I
Yeah,
don't
it's not
know.
gonna be.
yeah. Everyone's pretty much going on defense now.
I don't like
Well,
doing
actually,
defense either. I stream defense.
you know what? I'm not taking defense. I'm taking my boy because
Well,
I
he's
just
there,
like him. Brandon Aubrey. Let's go.
and that's not a bad pick right now.
Thank you.
Especially if I mean in a technicality, there's plenty of defensive players that you can pick up and you'll be fine. It's not like picking up a defense early is terrible. Same thing with a kicker. So shout out for Aubrey. So for you getting him.
So this is why I waited for tight end, because this tight end I'm getting, I think is going to be a sleeper and could potentially be a top 5 tight end. And I kind of kept it hush hush because I wanted to see what you guys thought about it when I draft him.
Okay.
So
He's been my sleeper.
that's very I like that. So we'll see how it goes.
I
can't
know
wait
this
to see what he
quarterback
does.
loves to drop it off to his tight end a lot, and their coaching staff is very let's just say very they know what they're doing. Drafting.
I didn't know who to draft, so I just let them. I just let them auto draft for me. No, because in this draft I have.
Here you go. Will.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me see. All right, go. Firemouth. Okay. So
That was good.
okay, Firemouth is good. The only problem I have is are they going to pass enough
With Russell,
with Russell?
dump downs. That's why I want Pat.
It's still it's a question mark for me, but it's not. But I'm not mad at the pick, but like I just have
Look
thoughts
at,
about it.
can I tell you something?
What's up?
Look at all the teams that their second choice is a tight end, and look how good they are. You got Travis Kelce. You have Mark Andrews. You have the guy from Arizona. Who's on the Pittsburgh that's going to catch the balls after George Pickens?
I need to look at the
Exactly.
at the depth chart.
Pat Fryermuth is going to be the guy that's like the check down.
Jalen Warren. There you go.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like I'm trying to find.
No, I get your point.
All the good tight ends usually are the second like read. Now
Right.
the real second read here is Pat, and he's like kind of a sleeper in my eyes.
I can see it. Mike, you see that?
I'm not mad at that. I don't know who the second wide receiver is over there in Pittsburgh.
That's how I pick my pick.
Yeah, so his ideology makes sense. Sound. The reasoning is sound. I like it, and I haven't heard anyone really targeting him at this point in the draft. I feel like that's a pretty safe pick. Yeah, I like it.
And then I have Tua. I picked when you were gone. I picked Tua because I got Tyreek Hill. So I'm gonna have a stack just like you of Tua and Tyreek.
That's nice.
And I have Dak.
He did.
So
okay. Yeah.
So
Dak
when it starts getting cold, then I'll just put Dak in because Tua
Right.
sucks when it gets cold.
Right.
Now those are two quality quarterbacks for sure. I feel like I get Dak every year, so this year's weird. I don't have him, but yeah, you can. Dak's usually my guy.
Perk listening to you on my phone because I knew you brought him up, and I was like, "Crap, someone's gonna draft him, so I better do it now."
Yeah, I have a lot invested in CJ Stroud this year so he better ball out. I think I have him in like 4 out of my 6 leagues. So
I'm kind of the same way. I'm kind of the same way. The main quarterbacks I have right now that I have is Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray. I don't think there's really too many others that I picked up this year. I should be diversifying myself, but I can't help but get some of those players. So let's have a talk, shall we? Mike Lou, you know Manny, Mike Lou.
Here it is.
Oh yeah. I know this coward.
Hey, you gonna pick Keon yet?
What was that?
Are you gonna pick Keon yet?
Look, you're going to be the only fool to pick Keon. That's coming from a Bills fan. Don't fall into this trap about picking Keon. He's going to be a good red zone target. He's going to be a good move the change receiver, but he ain't the one that's going to get points.
I can't believe you. Do you know I've been watching Keon since he was a young buck?
I
know what Keon is.
I didn't say look it. He's going to be dope, but he's not going to be that game breaker that Steph was when he was in his prime. That's not going to be him.
Okay.
Come on, bro. I know football. Come on, dog.
I know you know football, and I know you know your team.
I know so what he's going to have to learn is separation, and that's one thing that he was kind of lacking in the preseason. The reps that I saw him do, he got to get separation, and the one person on the team that can get separation is Khalil Shakir. He gets separation, bro, and he gets that yak.
I have to figure out who to pick.
Did you get any linebackers this time?
Nope.
See, that's where you fuck it up. That's see, you too busy talking about my team, and you ain't got no linebackers.
Sure don't.
Them boys about to give you 5 points for 3 of them. You about to get a sack and a half. You're gonna get a couple assisted tackles. They ain't gonna do nothing.
Here we go.
And don't get no DB either. Don't fool yourself. Get a DB.
My team's stacked, Mike Lou. I just want to point that out. You're in trouble.
Really?
You're in trouble.
My man has hella receivers, and yeah, I'm interested to see how it plays out with that no running back strategy.
Check it out,
When did you
Mike.
finally take it back?
Wait. I haven't really been paying attention to your shit. You ain't got no. What's your running back?
He did a zero RB strategy for his team, which it didn't turn out that bad. Let's go and pull it back up here and see who he has.
I like it. You guys were all talking about holding on wide receivers, getting your RBs, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take the wide receivers, and I'll wait on the RB. I'll do opposite.
I'm not mad at that.
So it's not terrible. Prescott, Tyreek, Olave, Kamara, Montgomery, Freiermuth. Still iffy about Freiermuth. Nico Collins, Rashid Wright, Tony Pollard, Gus Edwards, Tua, and Jonathan Brooks.
Okay.
It's not terrible. That's not bad.
So I say the best one you have on your roster is Montgomery. That's going to be the goal line. That's going to be the goal line back.
Over Tyreek?
I'm talking about running backs wise.
Running back, okay.
The reason I picked Elvin, though, is PPR. He's a PPR machine. Yeah. I brought it up on the last show I was on, Mike. I think he was like top 3 when it's PPR or half PPR.
The problem with Kamara is David Carr. That's the problem. And who's their backup for what is it?
Spencer Rattler.
Rattler? Kamara's gonna see a lot of 8-man boxes, and it's just like they're gonna dare David Carr to try to throw the ball. Man.
I'm drafting, but yeah, sure. Yeah, I know. Everybody heard you.
Yeah, we heard you.
Mine, you're like 7 people.
Mike.
I can't grab my laundry.
It's all good.
Mike, I can't believe Mike fell. Can we talk about how Mike fell asleep and missed his drafts?
I missed 2 out. Yeah, I had a draft. I knew it was bad, and I had a draft at 4 p.m., 5 p.m., and 6. And I fell asleep and missed the 4 and 5 one. But my teams in those drafts are actually pretty solid. Maybe I should just let auto draft pick for me all the time.
See, there you go.
I'm trying to watch. I've been watching this LSU game. Random thought. That game is really good.
Is it? Because we had some weird games yesterday. Even though Texas looked great, we looked really good. But we played Colorado State, so it's whatever. We should beat the shit out of Michigan next week for you, Manny. So,
can I get a shirt? Send me a shirt.
I got you, man. I got you.
I can't even pick wide. So, Mike, the strategy I had was like trying to get all my wide receivers, running backs, and the benches first, and I just want to see how it worked out. So I can't even pick one wide receiver, running back, because I also thought we had an IR spot.
We don't. Damn. All right. Yeah.
But the IR is Jonathan Brooks. I want to, because I did the no RB, so to keep Jonathan Brooks late, and then hopefully he pops off when he comes back.
I'm gonna do this for my defense. I need a defense, and I like Chicago's defense, man.
He likes defense.
Chi-Town. I like Chicago's team in general this year. Not gonna lie.
Shit. I got that
Yeah,
double pick. I forgot.
I stream defenses, so I'll just pick whatever's left.
That's typically what I do.
Yeah.
I grabbed Dallas this year though, but
I mean, yeah. Like
I should go. I should go Keon Coleman just for comical reasons, but no, I
he's
can't.
there.
You have to for the
He's
stat.
there.
I know he's there. I know he's there. Just for comical reasons, I should do it. Damn, this is the muck of the draft, man. This is. Ugh.
Yeah, this is when you have to have those targets, and you kind of just, you're taking a grab at whatever, So at this point, just to help anybody out, not you guys. You guys don't need help. You guys are all champions.
I'm not
But
confident in this draft right here.
Just to
I'm not
help
confident.
other people out at this point in the draft, take anyone who gets volume, anyone who you think is going to be significant on the team. Just take that guy.
Rico Dow.
For me, benches are more so about upside as far as not early in the season, because of course you're not going to be using them at all. You can focus on players that are going to be somewhat of a decent use, not only during bye weeks, but more so down the line during when it gets closer to the playoffs. Like because you're going to have some players that are that may go down and things of that nature, which will be unfortunate. But there's also going to be multiple players that will have like their last bit of time to shine. Like especially, I hate to say it, but like kind of like wide receivers on losing teams. Like there's one right now. Actually, you know what? I mean, I don't care. I'll let he's here now, so I'll show you. Or I'll tell you guys. Right here, Josh Palmer. I'm a fan of Josh Palmer.
That just got drafted. Will was another one like Josh Palmer.
What? That's who got picked up.
No, McConkey.
Oh, McConkey. Yeah, McConkey. Yeah, McConkey is solid too.
We don't know. We think McConkey's solid. He's a rookie. We'll see. We'll see.
You know what? It's not even whether it's more so opportunity versus.
You're talking for your strategy. I got you. See me, I'm a little bit the opposite. So I'm not knocking it, but I want guys who I know have a role on their team, and I know what their role is at this point in the draft.
I got a question, Mike. Then, if you had drafted CMC, would you try to get Mason right now with CMC's injury, just in case? That's like if I'm the CMC owner, I'm going for Mason.
Yeah, if I own CMC for sure. Yeah. You said as a CMC owner for sure. If I didn't have any stock in CMC, then not necessarily.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, but
that's kind of what Will's like saying is like the upside, and then also protecting your like valuable assets up there. Yeah. Like I got Elvin Kamara. Do I go get Kendry Miller? You know what I mean?
No,
I took Rico Dowdle. Yeah, I took Rico for that for the opposite reason. I know Rico's going to get a lot of volume, or more than at this point in the draft. The other running backs are out there. I have a lot of people on bye week though at the same week. That's going to be a problem. I'm losing week 7 for sure.
In one of my leagues, I got Rico Dowdle. It was a 14-man league. I got Rico Dowdle, and then I had I ran and grabbed Dalvin Cook just in case, like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I'm still not a believer in Dalvin Cook doing anything really.
I think Dalvin will do okay, but he's not going to be a league winner. And I need somebody you might plug in for a game if he gets a start, and you'll just pretty much have him because the waiver wires will be crazy that week if he's going to start. And I think Dalvin could come in and have a solid game, but yeah, he's not going to do anything crazy. I almost look at it like when we had Alfred Morris, when the Cowboys had Alfred Morris. Whenever Alfred would play, Alfred did okay. He wasn't the greatest, but he was solid. He was a solid play for that week. So
yeah.
I wouldn't draft him though for sure. Not in a 12-team league. 14, like Manny was saying, I think that's acceptable. Anything but not 12, definitely not 10. Because you can get him later.
Facts.
I'm trying to decide right now. Golston, how do you feel about Chauncey Golston on our line?
He's okay, but I think you should go linebackers, like Mike said,
All right.
because they just get more. They just score higher.
If it
They're
ain't,
involved in more plays.
if it's not a safety that comes down and makes tackles, I would stay away from that.
Shit, I picked the wrong linebacker.
You want to talk about my squad?
I don't know. Like,
Who did you even get?
Is Maben good?
Maben? I don't know.
Maybe.
Sometimes I just let the guy play the first
Maybe.
week and find out.
Hey, Mike said Maben.
Maben, yeah.
Maben? I don't know. Not with a first name named Maben or last name. I can't see that being good.
Well,
I
screwed up because Malcolm Rodriguez is like their main linebacker, and he's down the list.
It's fun to see who's not picked up in general for right now. Like Justin Herbert is still out there. Kirk Cousins.
Crazy.
We talked about how he's gonna pretty much amp up the Falcons. Still not picked up. Deshaun Watson, which I think is gonna have a bounce back. Baker Mayfield, trash. Well, personally, I think. Will Levis. You know what? Watch out for Tennessee.
Levis had moments.
Watch out for Tennessee because I saw DeAndre Hopkins get picked up really, really, really late in this draft, and I still feel that that's Levis's guy. I still feel that there's the possibility that he'll still get a decent amount of volume even with Calvin Ridley there. Mm-hmm. So maybe. But yeah, hell of people not picked up yet. This is like I'm not gonna say the funnest part, but like just the interesting part to see towards the end of the draft. So like still see Keon Coleman, we talked about Romeo Dobbs, Jerry Jeudy, Greg Dortch, Demario Douglas. I think could be okay if he was like your last pick. Otherwise, there's not really too much else is going on. Like there's acceptable backups here. There's one that I wish I would have picked up before I picked up Jaden Daniels, because why am I going to need a backup quarterback right now? But yeah, there's still some value out there for your bench.
I don't know who I'm picking here.
I'm just throwing darts right now as far as who I'm picking, because right now I don't know too much. I wasn't a defensive player like Mike Lou, so I really don't know too much when it comes to defensive players. I have an idea. I have an idea of who to pick, but
just linebackers, man. Linebackers.
Pretty much. There's some good ones still out there. There's some good ones out there. Levante Davis is out there. Ernest Jones, Anzalone from Detroit. All those guys can get you points. Nick Bolton's out there. So I'm taking one of them. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And remember there is a 18th round. You know, you got 17 rounds. There is an 18th round. And I always like to call it the 18th round because after week 1, there's going to be somebody that balls out that you didn't see, that nobody picked up, that's on your watch list or could be not. And that's your last draft pick, is after week 1, to see who's gone crazy. Like who was that last year? I forget who was that last year, but there's somebody that just shocks everybody and becomes Puka. That guy.
Could have been Puka. Yeah, that's it. Could have been Puka.
Yeah, definitely Puka. Nobody had Puka. Yeah. Nobody picked him up, but you saw that week 1, and if you see somebody get picked up in mid game, you know what time it is.
That's like running backs. Not Blake Corum, though.
Blake Corum.
What a trash can.
Hey, it's going to happen. Watch.
He's going to get his fair share of the ball. His boy is the coach. Like,
no, you're thinking Chargers. He's not with the Chargers.
Who's he with?
Rams.
Oh, Rams. Yeah.
Oh, he's with the Rams. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, were you thinking of Vidali?
No. Blake Corum. I'm thinking Blake Corum. But what's his name going to be returning kickoffs to?
Kyron. Yeah,
Kyron?
That's what they said.
Yeah. So that's
not a good sign.
But in fairness, Kyron did it last year too. But also at the same time, he wasn't the full-fledged running back either. And if you think about it, like Williams isn't going to really do too much on punts anyway. So like I would say a good out of 10, he's probably only going to return like 3 of them. Probably everything else is going to be waived or a touchback.
Hey, Miles Sanders still out there, man. Miles Sanders fell off hard, man.
I was never a fan. I hate Penn State.
You see, Hubbard was picked up just now.
JK or Chuba Hubbard?
Chuba.
Chuba's on my never pick up list.
He's the starter though right now.
Don't pick him up. They don't matter. They don't matter. Don't pick him up.
No, based on where he's being picked up, I'm cool with picking him up there. Like if you have a starter that late, kind of similar to like a Jerome Ford being picked up in like the 10th or 11th round, I'm fine with that because it's a low cost. It's not like you're going to immediately start him. He'll be more so like very worst case, he'll be a flex. Best case scenario, he'll be a bye week filler.
That's like Jaleel McCaughlin. If you have Javonte Williams, Jaleel's actually been doing well. I've heard positive things about him.
I'm gonna regret picking this dude up so late because he can't catch worth a damn. So I'm gonna go Romeo Dobbs. He can't catch worth. He can't catch worth shit.
He be dropping shit. Was he the one who had 4 drops in the first game last year?
Yeah.
So for my round 18, Romeo about to get his ass dropped. If somebody do good, that's who getting dropped.
You have should have picked up Braden Cooks.
I'm picking somebody. I'm picking somebody from Mike Lewis's team. He didn't talk about this guy though.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, you already know. You just said it.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Curtis Samuel?
Oh. Curtis, Ohio State. You know, I stay with my Ohio State boys. You know, got Marvin Harrison.
He's going to be another good one. He's going to be lined up as a running back sometime. He's going to be lined up doing jet sweeps. He's going to be doing all that. So,
yeah, he had a really good second half of the season last year. So I'm kind of hoping he can keep that going. I'll let you guys know. I don't care at this point in the draft. I'm either thinking Curtis Samuel or Jerry Jeudy. I just trust Allen more than I trust Deshaun Watson. So
yeah, it's all about who's throwing on the ball. And Deshaun Watson, he looked like he cooked.
I need someone to draft Xavier. What's his name?
Leggett.
Yeah,
he's a beast. I love him, but he's just so far down. I mean, you could probably get him off waivers.
He might be a sneaky ad.
He would be. I think he's great. I think he's like Debo. He's kind of Debo-esque. I like the kid.
I don't trust Bryce Young.
I feel you on that.
I don't trust Bryce Young.
TJ Watt was available.
That's a trap right there. See those traps? That's a trap. Eddie, I'm sorry. That's a trap. TJ Watt, he may get 20 sacks in the season, but he may go 3 games with nothing. And you're going to suffer in those 3 games.
Very true.
It's all about tackles mainly. You can't rely on anything else.
And he may have all his sacks later in the season. You might be already out of it. It's like, why are you doing this shit now?
For real. How you guys feel about Mike Williams and
you already know how I feel about Jets.
Yeah, he had moments out here when he's with the Chargers, but I just don't know.
I really want him to shine, like because he is talented.
He is,
but like
I know you don't.
You know what? They're gonna be okay over there in New York.
You think so?
They'll do all right. They'll be all right.
You think so?
Run for Buffalo's money.
You think so?
I think Buffalo is still better, but New York is going to give them a run.
You think the corpse of Tyron Smith is going to help block
the
for
corpse of Tyron?
You think it's going to help block that 43-year-old man back there throwing passes? You think that's going to help?
I said what I said.
Hey, Tyron will be okay if he could stay healthy. Tyron will probably be hurt by week 3, be out for the year. That's just typically what happens to Tyron. I'm loving our new guy, AJ guy. And I ain't looking back and worried about.
Bro, I'm looking at week 1. Everybody getting hurt. Everybody gonna fall apart.
Oh yeah.
Bro, come on now.
Everybody gonna fall apart.
Dude, this is why I love picking defenses at the end. I think everyone has a defense. I'm picking. They're not a good defense, but Seattle Seahawks. They play the Broncos first week. I go by weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Seahawks play the Broncos, so I'm going to pick Seahawks here.
You know who else I like? Take a look at Minnesota.
Yep,
Just because they play the Giants, and I always take whoever's playing the Giants because Daniel Jones is garbage.
Look,
So.
I didn't pick them up, but the Bills defense is still on there. If they're not playing like Miami, I would definitely start them. The defensive line is going to be much improved.
For the beginning of the year, that's why I also picked the Chargers. They have a really soft schedule, regardless of who they are offensively, but defensively, they're not really that terrible. And on top of all that, they still have the Bosa Mac combination that could still hurt people. So,
do you guys have defenses? All of you? Saints play Carolina, so that's another good one.
Well, the Saints just division wise. I mean, they play them a total of 6 times. So that whole division is actually interesting. Well, with the exception, offensively, with the exception of Atlanta, which is kind of weird to say this year, but like that whole division is kind of on trash mode. So pretty much picking anybody in that division could be not exactly sneaky, but it's something to consider at least.
That's like Bills. They play the Cardinals, Mike.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you know that.
I don't really like that one because week 1 everybody feels like they got a shot.
Yeah.
Even so, like Cardinals feel like they can do something. It's not week 10 and they've already wrapped it up.
So you know what people get suckered in by? Jets have amazing defense. They play the 49ers week 1. So basically you're taking an L week 1 by picking the Jets early.
But if you're willing to take that L, because I would have loved to pick the Jets, but if you're willing to take that just one L, then if the rest of the season's good, then I personally wouldn't worry about it. Like,
but it's not a bad strategy. Is whoever's the worst team in the NFL, follow that team around, pick that defense that's going against that team every single week. Single week.
Mm-hmm.
I pick five. I pick on 5 teams, and I'll just
just go down the line. Like, all right, somebody, you playing the Carolina Panthers? Cool, I got you.
But there's always teams that are consistent enough for you to keep them in year after year. But you have to make sure that you pick them not really early, but early enough to not let anyone else get them. Probably like 10th round at least to the earliest. Like Jets, like I said, Jets, Cowboys, and San Francisco comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
My
my draft is done.
My draft is done.
We have to look at each other's teams, and we gotta be how you guys feeling. I know I mess with Mike Lewis just because I like Mike Lewis, so I mess with him all the time. So
I actually like my team. I like my team this year, but I liked them last year too, so we'll see what happens. But the only thing I don't like about my team right now is I have a lot of guys on bye week 7.
So hopefully I play you week 7.
Hopefully
I had that on week 6, so for a couple of my teams so far.
Yeah, week 12 is my. I might get my ass whooped week.
Well, I mean the week 1 through 11. Hey, you're all good. So let's go. So draft is complete.
There it is.
Let's go ahead and do the comparisons. Let's go ahead and start off with Manny. If you're looking on the screen right now, we got Prescott, Tyreek Hill, Olave, Kamara, Montgomery, Freiermuth, Nico Collins, which I really like, Rashid Rice, like even more, Tony Pollard, Gus Edwards, Tua, Jonathan Brooks, Fairbairn at the kicker spot, which I like. Seattle for the defense. You already said that you're doing a streaming, and these 3 defensive players.
Oh, yeah. I don't know the defense players. Mike Lou, you.
Bolton and Lloyd are solid. Bolton,
yeah. Boy, you that Maven dude. That's you. Round 18. Look for round 18 on that one.
He won't be on my team much longer.
Yeah.
So everyone thoughts on the squad.
I like it. He took a different approach, which I definitely think is. See, we have the luxury in this draft of kind of like talking about what we're doing. You don't have that in some other drafts. So if we're all saying we're taking running backs, I'm not mad at going the opposite and taking wide receivers. There'll be wide receivers there for him to take. So I like his team overall a lot. I think his receivers are very solid. We're just gonna have to see what happens to that running back position. See if David Montgomery has the same kind of year he had last year. But I like the team. I like Dak and I like Tua a lot, of course. So yeah, my only questions would be maybe Montgomery having the year he had last year. I like Freiermuth, but I know Will has some differing opinions on that.
Yeah.
And then of course Maben. We don't know who he is.
No, he's
So-
gonna get dropped. I already see a couple linebackers I'm picking up, but there's waivers.
He's already out. He's already out. Don't even worry about him.
I gotta wait for waivers to go through. But I did go. My first three were Tyreek Hill, Chris Olave, and Nico Collins, and I felt comfortable.
That's a good first three. Like
Very
Nico,
good.
I'm head over heels on him right now this year.
The scary thing is having, like Mike Lou said, Alvin Kamara as my one. The only reason I did it is because of half point PPR. He does get the dump downs. Like Mike Lou said, where's Derek Carr going to throw? Because he sucks. He's going to throw it to like swing routes to Alvin Kamara. And hopefully is what I'm banking on. Same with David Montgomery. He's our red zone back. And then I went depth. I got Gus Edwards, which he is the starter for the Chargers. Jim Harbaugh does like the power backs. So that's another guy that could potentially, and he's a good catching back. And Jonathan Brooks, I'm hoping that he comes back. When he does come back, he's going to be a stud. I've been picking him up everywhere. It's just when he comes back.
My only issue looking at your team is I know you like Nico Collins.
Yeah.
But was last year a outlier?
I could see that because I actually Will would laugh at you because or laugh at this comment because I actually like Tank Dell better than Nico Collins.
I do
and
too.
I said on the show that I'd rather have Tank Dell than Nico, but he was just there in the fourth round. It was like
that's just a Michigan hate.
Oh, it definitely is. I don't even know why I drafted a Michigan player, to be honest with you.
And speaking of players, and speaking of Tank Dell, let's go to Mike Phillips' team. CJ Stroud, Marvin Harrison, DJ Moore, JT, Kenneth Walker, Jake Ferguson, Tank Dell, Najee, Caleb, Jordan Addison, Rico Dowdle, Curtis Samuel, Aubrey the kicker, Dallas the defense. Dallas is represented on this squad, and the three over here. So thoughts on this squad?
I like it. He took my Kenneth Walker when I wanted him. I was waiting. That was going to be my first RB was Kenneth Walker, and then you're like, I'm going to take Manny's guy. I'm like, son of, because he is a catchback. Najee scares me in a PPR because it's Warren that gets the catches. That would be my one take, but he is your bench player. And if I run into troubles, I'm getting Tank Dell, and you could have Nico Collins.
Well, Najee is on my don't draft list. I had him a few years ago, and it was just frustrating seeing him run into the offensive line and fall.
I know.
But Warren is hurt. He has a hamstring injury, so it could work out.
And that's kind of why I'm not scared of Najee. Like I know we talked about him for years that he was that he's physically built the way that he should be, but he's just not a good player. But this year I think is going to be a little bit different for him. I do feel that there's going to be an improvement for Najee. So if he does, then by all means, I hope that he gets by. But he's also his backup. It's not like he's starting for him. So
my thought process on that is I have an RB1 on a team because he's their RB1 and he's on my bench. So value at that point in the draft.
So
I want to know the strategy of going Jonathan Taylor first. Like that was shocking to me.
Yeah. I think Jonathan Taylor, well, personally for me, like I wanted to kind of go 2 running backs in my first 3 picks.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Jonathan Taylor was great when he came back last year. And just a couple years ago, that guy was going number 1 overall in drafts. So I feel like I got pretty good value for where I got him at the 6th pick, even though because I wasn't going to get him later. If I didn't take him then, I wasn't going to get him in the 2nd round. So I just I wanted the best running back that was available at the time, and I felt like he was the best running back that was available at the time.
Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and go into Mike Lou, Josh Allen, of course, DK Metcalf, Zay Flowers, Jameer Gibbs, Rashad White, Dave Njoku, T. Higgins, Moss, former Buffalo, Khalil Shakir, current Buffalo, Zach Charbonnet, Josh Palmer, Romeo Dobbs, Tyler Bass, Base, Chicago D, and these 3 defensive players. Thoughts?
I mean, his defensive players are probably good because he knows what he's doing.
Likely.
Oh yeah, they're great. They're all 3 of them are great.
Yeah. Zach Moss. I mean, you have a starter like you have Mike has a starter and Zach Moss as your bench. So I wouldn't. I mean, it's more of a depth piece, which is good, right? How do you feel about Will's pick? He picked Chase earlier than actually Zach Moss, and I thought that was kind of surprising.
You talking about for Will?
So you picked up Zach Moss later than what Will picked up the backup running back for Cincinnati. I know Will probably thinks he's going to be the starter, but
so with Zach Moss, and he did this with the Colts, where when it was time for him to start, he was doing good, but he's not the type that takes jobs. He doesn't take jobs. He's just the placeholder for Jonathan Taylor. He's a placeholder for maybe we got something better behind him. I'm banking on whatever few weeks that he has to go crazy. Those are the weeks I have. Mm-hmm. Those weeks I play him because he's gonna be. It's gonna be short lived. He ain't gonna be my. He won't finish on my team. I know that.
Yeah.
If you look at Chase Brown though, are you sure he's the starter? Are you sure he's the starter, Manny?
He's not, but I'm saying Will drafted him like 2 rounds before Zach Moss got picked.
No, I think Chase is the starter. Is he not the starter?
Is he?
No, Zach Moss is.
Because I know Chase Brown, I was listening to a guy, I can't remember what podcast it was yesterday, and he kind of almost talked me into drafting Chase Brown, just citing all the explosive plays and and you know how effective he was when he was actually in there. Yeah. So I'm not mad at that. I think those guys are about equal, and it's just who you like better, you know. Some people like vanilla, some people like chocolate. You know, it is what it is. So,
so to quickly confirm it, it looks like that Moss is indeed the starter.
Okay,
according to the depth chart. I think Jameer
not for long.
Yeah, for Mike's team, I do like Jameer Gibbs. I think he's going to step up this year. Zay Flowers is underrated. Not too many people are talking about him enough. T. Higgins, I think, is one of the perfect flexes that you can actually have on your team. So I feel that there's enough passes that's going to be going around for Philly for that to happen. So solid team for Mike Lou as always.
Very solid.
Last squad, myself, Kyler Murray, Amon-Ra, Cooper Kupp, Devon Achane, Chase Brown, George Kittle, Malik Neighbors, Chris Godwin, Brian Thomas, Warren, Blake Corum, Jaden Daniels, Chargers defense, and all these. Oh wow, I picked 4 defensive.
I just saw that. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't pick a kicker. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm a failure because I didn't do a kicker. All right, so outside of that, thoughts.
I like your team. I'm nervous. I don't know because you're going. It seems like you're going like boom or bust with your running backs. You got a lot of like Chase Brown we just talked about. You have Blake Corum and you have Jalen Warren. So you have a lot of like good backups, but not a lot of starters. And then Mike Lou didn't like Achane pick, but I liked it.
I don't like Achane period. So it don't matter.
I wonder why.
Is Chase Brown a rookie?
No, this is his second.
He played last year.
Yeah.
Well, man, the one thing I see that stands out on you have 4 rookies on your squad, bro.
I noticed that.
You got
Brian
4
Thomas
rookies.
and Malik Neighbors. Like you're really investing a lot in rookies, but I mean that's kind of like Manny said. Your roster is solid, but it's a lot of boom or bust players.
Which wins titles.
That does win titles. You can't be afraid to like Achane. I think should probably be taken in the second round in every draft, but a lot of people don't do that because he's kind of a boom or bust guy too. So
my thought there was with me starting with Amon-Ra, I wanted to get well it's still here. I wanted to get Gibbs as my first running back. but he was already picked up, and
That's
based on where I was, he wasn't going to get there.
no.
So with and actually him and I think Kyron Williams was already picked as well. So I wanted to get a solid running back in the beginning, and HM being picked where he was kind of early. It was somewhat a little bit early, but I didn't like anyone else to be picked up that early from where I was. I wasn't going to pick Josh Jacobs that early, though I do like him, and I knew that the wide receivers that were coming up were players that I wanted to focus on. I think Cooper Kupp was picked late, or I think Cooper Kupp fell into me. So yeah, I kind of like the team. So
I like your team. I do too.
so there you
One
go.
thing I like about my team, though, better than all y'all's teams, is y'all mess around and y'all let me get the cheat code of the whole draft, and that's Brandon Aubrey. He's going to kick at least 270-yard field goals this year. And, in my league, you get like 5 points for anything over 60. So
Breaking
he can do
his
that.
own records.
Yeah, if he can do that, we're good to go. But no, I think everybody had a solid team. I'm looking at my week 1 matchup. I'm matched up against Dre. Fantasy. I mean, Yahoo says I should win. I know I will. I'm not worried about that. But but just looking at his team, he has a pretty cool squad too. Jordan Love, London, Adams, McCaffrey. It's a good squad. So now is the fun part. We can get to talk shit. So I'll be watching very intently on Thursday. That's our first game, right? We got
Right.
Baltimore and Kansas City. I don't have anybody from either of those teams playing, but maybe you guys do. So we can
Will's
talk
gonna
about
make us
that.
record during the game. Watch.
Zay Flowers.
And like for the last time, we're going on Thursdays. That's what we announced.
Can you believe
So-
that, Mike?
I know. I'm gonna have the game in the background like Will does. I'll be doing this.
I
Yeah.
know, really.
all day.
Side note, because I see Mike Lou has those Arizonas. McMillan's going to be a stud next year in the
Bro,
draft.
did you see that
Man,
last
and
night?
that quarterback. The quarterback's
Yes.
nice too.
Bro, he had 300 yards and 4 touchdowns, man. That, as a
Did you hear
receiver.
about that, Will?
What was that?
McMillan, remember the name. Start prospecting him now.
Start prospecting.
McMillan's a beast.
Top 10. He's gonna be top 10. He's gonna be top 10.
What is he?
Best receiver.
Is he like a junior, senior?
I think he might be a junior. I think
He's
he might be a
coming
junior.
out next year.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
coming out.
Yeah. They'll be good. Yeah, he looks quality. Yesterday was a lot of fun. There were a lot of guys that stood out, but he definitely stood out above pretty much everybody. So
No, he has to do it against better competition. He did it
Yeah.
against New Mexico. So
that's true too. That's true too.
But no one
that
else
was kind
did
of
it. Everyone
kind of
else
the thing.
did crappy teams, and no one else did it. So
No, the only
That's
two,
true.
the only two teams I feel played legit competition was Notre Dame and Texas A&M. That was a good game, and then you had Clemson playing Georgia. They got smashed, but Clemson is decent enough to where could be a tough first game. I just don't like Cade Klubnik. That dude's trash to me.
Can we talk about the downfall of Clemson? Like, can we put the dirt and lay them to rest?
Will's
Dabo
like,
don't want to hit the transfer portal.
Bro,
You can't be
it's
successful and not hit the transfer portal.
it's over for Dabo. Dabo, I'm sorry. You ran down your last hill last night. Bro, see, and that's what happened to Coach K. Coach K didn't like going into the transfer portal either until he said, forget it. I'm gonna start paying these kids. I'm gonna start, getting these one and dones. And he got Zion Dabo, bro. Look, I'm talking to Dabo right now. Dabo, I know you watching. My man, you need to open up that bank account, start paying these players, bro.
Dabo
Cause
got that drip.
you lacking, bro. You lacking. Ever since T-Law left, it ain't the same, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Texas, we're going to play him. We're going to pay him for sure. It was nice for me to see Arch get out there and play a little bit. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun year. It's going to be a fun year.
Yeah, Will, how did you feel about college football yesterday?
I don't. End of story. Because
Y'all
everyone knows
y'all lost to Hawaii,
everyone knows I'm not a college football guy. Everyone knows that.
Did they beat Hawaii? I didn't watch the game.
No, they beat Hawaii. It was close, but they beat Hawaii.
I saw 7-0. I'm like, okay, Hawaii trying to do a little something.
They won like 16-13. It shouldn't have
Okay.
been that close.
Okay. They had a close game, and Michigan was struggling with Fresno State for a while. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn,
yeah.
Dre, so what's going on with your squad? So, yeah, we about to
He
be
don't
correct about them next week.
He don't have that little nerd on the sideline telling everybody what their plays are.
See, I knew I like Mike Lou. Can't stand those pricks.
Bro, okay. Let's talk about that. I understand doing that for Ohio State. I understand doing that for big school. You did that at Central Michigan, bro. Like you looking at Central Michigan's plays. Come on, bro. Like
he was on Central sideline looking at Michigan State's.
you dressed up as a Central Michigan person. You look, bro. There's bigger fish to fry. Go
Ray-Bans cameras.
Yeah, go spy on Notre Dame or fucking Ohio State.
Yeah,
spy on them.
He did. I hope Texas just.
Oh, we will. We're gonna destroy them next. They barring injury or barring just some crazy shit. It honestly, not even barring injury, because if Quinn Ewers gets hurt, Arch Manning will come in and roast their ass. It really doesn't matter. I don't see them beating us. The only thing that scares me is it is in Ann Arbor, so that is a different.
Ann Arbor's nothing. It's quiet. Like it's just it's
the big house is quiet.
Did you hear what the FAU coach said?
No, what he said.
So we played FAU, and he's like Michigan State has 72,000, and they're way more loud. It's way louder and hostile environment than it is at the big house.
I feel it, and we're used to. Yeah,
Michigan's a big bowl, so all the sound goes up, so it sounds quiet. Michigan State's more like.
I got you. So yeah, but yeah, we will definitely beat the shit out of them next week. I'm not too worried about that. I just hope that we beat them by at least 20, just so we can move up in the rankings. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. It's not going to be nice for them.
Yep.
Dre, you better defend yourself, Dre. Where you at?
The Ohio State-Oregon game scares me, though. I can't say that we're going to beat Oregon because, God, Oregon's pretty good this year. So we'll see.
My beloved Pac-12 has infiltrated every other division out there, every other conference. We the Pac-2. I really, honestly, I don't claim those other two. I might have to become a Big Ten fan because USC, Oregon's in there. I'm like, geez,
yeah, like it's crazy. I mean, shit, we're in the SEC now, which is fine. I mean, for geographically, I think that makes sense for Texas. We can kind of have a rivalry with Arkansas again. But yeah, I don't like conference realignment. I don't.
USC touchdown.
We grew up watching the teams play in the Pac-12, and Big Ten. And every game it kind of sucks that
every game is about to look like the Rose Bowl. Every game about to look like the Rose Bowl. It's like all those Big Ten and Pac-12, Pac-10 teams at the time. Everything's gonna look like that.
A squad this year too that no one talked about.
SC?
They're scary in the Big Ten.
They just scored. They just scored right now.
Number 10. Did you see that catch? That wide receiver catch? Number 10.
Oh yeah.
We got to go out to now. We got to go out to Michigan State and check them out. They're going to be playing SC.
Let's go.
Or I'm coming to you. This year.
I'm coming to you.
Oh, you coming us this year? Okay.
Yeah, it's way better.
Not me. I'm not an SC fan, but a lot of my boys are.
No, I'm just coming over and we're going to go to one of the games. I'd rather go there than you come here. There's nothing over here.
I feel you.
Will, why are you so quiet, Will?
No, I'm just looking at the team in general. Well, that plus I'm hungry, so I'm ready to go. So
he looking at all the rookies he got. You're like, damn, how did I
watch the rookie? My rookies were not.
How'd I draft 4 defensive players?
Already put in a waiver for a kicker. So anyway.
Hey man, we can make it. I love Aubrey, but we could talk. Depending on who you got. I'll let you
here. Come on now.
I wish you had better running backs. I would kind of get Nico Collins in your ear, but
oh well. So that's pretty much it. We're going into 2 hours with this, so
yep.
Everything's been done. So now what's next is just like Mike T said, it's time for the shit talking now. It's time for the season. Week 1 coming up this Thursday. And whoever's still here, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching.
Hey,
it's long.
Remember, Will, you do have an asterisk by your championship versus me. I didn't get to finish none of my players got to finish.
There's your asterisk. Anyway, so this is your boy.
That was cool.
Okay, actually, no, wait. Let me get back. Hold on, let me get back on.
That's messed up.
You were going to lose.
That was messed up.
You were going.
We don't know that. We don't know that. I had Josh Allen and I had Knox.
We don't know that. I still have 2 players.
We didn't know that. My man almost died on the field, bro. We
Yeah.
didn't even get to finish the game. Like, we didn't get who know Josh Allen could have went crazy.
There's a
You don't
conspiracy.
know.
There's a conspiracy going out that Mike Lou gave the sniper, so he canceled the championship game because he knew he wasn't going to win.
Nah, I knew Josh Allen was going to go crazy. He was going to put up like 60.
There's no quarterback on our that ever probably on our league that's ever done 60.
Could have happened. You don't know.
You don't.
That could have been the day.
Yeah, I mean,
Against the
that's why we
Bengals.
play the game. That's why we play the game well.
Away against the Bengals.
It got stopped in the first quarter, man. You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen.
You don't know, Will.
So we should be co-champions for that.
You gonna send him half your money, Will?
The nonsense on this thing, man. Okay, so that's it for the show. It's your boy Will. It's your boy Mike. It's your boy Manny. We're done for the day. Want to say goodbye to him real quick?
I'm sending out trades.
All right, so we'll talk to you guys later.
You guys are tripping.
I love this power. You guys
fun
take
as
care.
Always. Fun as always. My bad, Will, falling asleep on your draft, but I woke up for this one. So
it's all good. Next time. So we'll see everyone week 1. Let's go. Talk to you guys later. Peace.
Peace.